It's March 4th, 10:58 a.m., and I just wanted to go over my YouTube channel here. I think if you don't have a YouTube channel, you should get one because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to share things that you're interested in, whether that's exercise or cooking or researching certain topics or learning anything, sharing anything, comedy, you name it. You can share stuff with this YouTube channel, and it's so much fun. Now, I have to admit, I'm a beginning programmer when it comes to like web page design. So, a lot of the videos that I have on here started off really, really simple. And well, what I got here, 77 videos later, a lot of my code is still very, very simple, very, very much beginner, and a lot of repeat. So as I'm learning and as I'm refining and as I'm coming up with different ideas, I put my stuff out on YouTube and on Facebook. I had an exercise web page and I went over the code of how to incorporate multimedia in a web page and basically how to navigate from web page to web page. Very, very simple stuff and not very classic or interesting. Even the interface doesn't look all that classic, but I'm getting there. I just noticed today I went up here to my YouTube and I noticed, yeah, here's my 77 videos, and I scrolled through, and a lot of the things I forgot that I did. I'm like, oh, yeah, that was fun, and blah, blah, blah. But I noticed that today I had something that was banned in a country. I was actually, one of my videos was actually banned in a country, and I kind of thought, what the heck? I mean, how could anything be banned? Well, what it was is the exercise web page thing that I created. I had music open up in each one of the web pages. Now, my design wasn't to promote any particular songs one way or the other. It's just this is music that I own. And so I got copyright notices. It was basically a Yanni CD that I have. Actually, the CD I actually put on the computer so I could listen to it on the computer as well. But so basically, I got copyright, issues. No threats or anything like that. Just basically, we're not going to look at your stuff because you're using someone else's music. That's fine. I wound up just taking the video off, not a big deal. But it's just interesting to create something and then get any kind of feedback. Now, you see right here, if you look in this, I have like no views. I have 0 views, 3 views, 3 views, 1 views. My stuff is kind of bland and kind of long-winded and not very exciting, but so what? This one right here, I got 13 views. What else? I got one that had quite a few. I had 17 views on this, 38 on this one, and ooh, I got 123 on this one. And I think it basically is for other students when they're going to YouTube and the internet to find help with their coding or find help with the recipe or find help with comedy or music or whatever it is that we're going onto the internet for our entertainment or our knowledge. Depending on how you word your titles, when people are searching in this search bar for things, if you don't word things correctly, you won't get too many hits. If you're not exciting enough and brief enough, you're not going to get too many hits either. So, I mean, that's okay. It gives me something to work on. I enjoy doing this basically for myself. And if I can do anything that can help anybody else, then great. That makes me feel good too. I just really, really enjoy doing this and learning at the same time. The YouTube channel thingy here, you've got a dashboard here, and I'll click on that and let you see what that looks like if you haven't already created a YouTube channel of your own. It shows you how many views here, how many subscribers you have, some videos, some of the latest videos that you put on, a view all, so you can look at all the videos you've done. Then you've got this analytics thing here that lasts 28 days. It says I had 181 views, 747 minutes of watch time, 2 subscribers. Um, View all. Let's see, what does that do? I just think this is so fun. I can't help myself. You can pick right here what language, what country, what restrictions you want. I put all my stuff as public. Um, this is cool. Again, it shows you a different view of the watch time. My average view duration for any of my videos is 4 minutes and 7 seconds. What does that say? Up 1.18% compared to previous period. Okay, whatever. So basically, what this tells me with these analytics is that my average viewer only sits for about 4 minutes before they jet. And that's okay. But it gives me the idea that if you're going to do a video, you should try to keep it as short as possible. When I do my videos, I generally do over from the beginning to the end, as if the person never learned anything. I kind of try to show the top to bottom view of web page design. Even though it's basic and simple, I keep repeating myself. I don't expect to have a bunch of students following my video 1 all the way to my video 100 and retaining this information. So my videos are generally repetitive and they're generally longer than I want. And I remember as taking classes at community college, it annoyed me to be on the user end and have to watch an hour-long video when I just want to get what I need. I just want to get what I need and go. And it was time consuming to have to watch an entire video that was an hour or more long. Well, now that I've actually been creating my own videos, I get it. I see why the professors made long videos. But these analytics are showing me that, in fact, the average viewer really doesn't want to sit that long. So they're going to see something, and if they don't get what they want right away, they're out. So if you're interested in doing videos, whether they're exercise or comedy, skits, music, or coding, like I'm doing, uh, you want to keep it short. I don't know if I'll be able to do 4 minute long videos or not, but I probably won't. But this is telling me I should. And if you go down further, this is fun. Ooh, I actually got 3 likes. I don't know who likes my videos, but that's fun to know. Um, my watch time in minutes, 90, 12%. I'm not really sure what that means. Oh, maybe total watch time. Maybe all the people that looked at my video, when you add up all the minutes that they actually looked at my video, which may be 4 minutes at a time, it came up to 90 minutes. So it's not that much. But like I said, it's okay. I'm learning. Plus, just tickles me. This just really tickles me. Um, so I guess this was probably my most popular video, and then it goes down to the least popular video. It was in here that I think I had a video that it showed a country bandit, and I'm like, oh shit. All right, let me take that off. So I took it off because it had, like I said, it had 2 minutes. Each exercise page that I had was 2 minutes long, and then it automatically, I used a meta refresh tag in the head of the web page itself, so that after 2 minutes it would just bounce to the next page, so that someone could create their own exercise circuit and use my webpage, because everything I put on here, I don't tell anybody about copyright baloney. I'm like, "Here, go ahead, take it, use it for yourself and have fun with it. Learn something different. If you're not into web design, just do it because it's fun. It's kind of creative." And anyway, um, you just got to be careful that if you're putting something online and you're using other people's music in the background, somebody might throw a stink, even if it isn't the whole song. I'm not trying to make money off of this, so I don't really see the problem. But yeah, copyright issues are sticky. So I did take that off of this, and look, I think this is pretty cool. Top geographies. I guess 80% of my viewers were from the United States, but I actually have a small percentage from Belgium, India, France, and Netherlands. It doesn't say 0%. It just, unless that's saying that's who the analytics um, deal with, they're only dealing with those areas. I'm not sure. When I first read that, I assumed that meant those are the people that have watched my videos. And I got a tickle out of that just imagining someone from another country seeing something I put out, even as generic as it is. It just gave me a tickle inside. It shows my gender views. I have 73% male audience and 27% female audience. And I think with programming and web design, that we do as females represent a smaller population of the people that are actually trying to learn this. And I would really like to see that change because it is creative, it is fun, and once the more you learn, the more you want to learn. And it's kind of like a puzzle. You learn little snippets here and there, and then the more you learn, the more you want to put them together. And so I would love to see the viewing audience, the female viewing audience raise up higher. I'd love to see females get more involved in learning programming and design. Um, let's see what else. It's just really interesting. I love this channel. Facebook and YouTube, I love both of them. Let's see. Wonder if it shows me who liked anything. I'm gonna click on the likes and dislikes. Who liked something? I got one like for multi-iframe link audio and image. I got one like for HTML button on click events. And I got one like for, I can't read the whole thing, medicine ball web pages with sounds using JavaScript. So that's fun. I don't know who liked it, but it's like a little compliment. Anyway, they just have all these different things under analytics that you could do. So if you're like funny, if you're extremely funny, get on here and throw some of your jokes out. I mean, we see all the time. Even the news is throwing out YouTube clips and showing funny stuff. It's like, especially even if you're a shy person, you can throw something out there, even if it's just artwork. Let's say that you like to draw, but nobody ever sees your pictures. Well, scan it and throw it out here. Throw your pictures out. Throw your comedy out. Throw your music out if you're not afraid to share anything like that. And when you see one person who's actually recognized something that you did, even though that might seem small to you, it'll give you a tickle. I swear to God, it will. And then when you pay attention to the analytics, then you can try to consciously find ways to improve yourself. What else did I want to look at with this? Again, every video that you put out. Now, see if you just do this for yourself. It's I'm surprised that I seen that I did 77 videos because it wasn't that long ago that I started doing these beginner tutorials. Let's see if I can find the very first one that I did. Okay. This November. I just want to see the last one, which is actually the first one. Okay. I guess the first one I threw out there was April 1st of 2015. And I was over at my son and girlfriend's place, and I just took a couple videos of her snake because I thought it was pretty cool. And I threw it here, and then I just started doing other things, silly stuff. And then I got into the programming. I'm like, you know what? I'm learning this programming, but it seems like when I learn some code, if I don't have a reason to use it, it goes in the brain and out of the brain. So when I started videotaping with a screen recorder, what I was doing and then putting those here for future reference, it just inspired me to keep doing it. It was kind of like almost an addiction. I just, every day I wanted to throw another one out there, or at least every week I wanted to throw one out there. So I will, as long as YouTube is here, have a record of things that I worked on. Again, if you're big into recipes and you don't want to be a hog about it and keep it to yourself, you want to share it with the world, throw your recipes out here. Make your own little cooking show, if you will, and throw your stuff out here and see how people respond. I think it's awesome. I really think it's awesome. And I don't know what else to do. This video is longer than I expected, but you can give yourself an alias. I gave myself an alias and a subtitle of what my channel is all about. You are able to subscribe to other people, and then you have this whole list of people you've subscribed to. So I've subscribed to a lot of young guys who are also doing this about programming. They're sharing their information with programming. This lady right here is kind of like personal counseling. This guy right here is hilarious, and I've been watching his videos for a few years now. And he started off doing like more comedy stuff, and now he's into little quick snippets of kind of like anything from scientific stuff to inventions, and just he's got a variety of different things he's doing out there. This is another programmer. This right here is actually my son, and I thought maybe he'd put a bunch of his music out there, but I think, like a lot of other budding musicians, he wants to keep stuff under copyright. So let's see, another computer programmer, music, love John Legend. I don't remember what Brain Games is. There's another programmer. I think this is another programmer. Monsters Inside of Me, which I think there were copyright issues because a lot of those videos kind of went away. But I love watching that show. There's a musician that I like, a band that I like. Future Ideas and Technology, love that kind of stuff. Special documentary. Don't remember what that is, but I'm sure it's technical, sci-fi kind of cool stuff. And different colleges. I happen to have Gresham College here. I like looking at college websites and college lectures. Even though I'm not in college right now, I still like watching stuff like that. It makes me feel good to learn new stuff. Vsauce 2, the Vsauce 2 is Kevin Lieber. Again, I think he's a really funny kid. I mean, he's not a little kid, he's a young man, but kid to me. Very funny, I think, and entertaining. Mike Zellers, one of my former college professors. And, it's just really cool that you can organize all this stuff here. If you don't have a YouTube channel, get one. Whether you actually promote yourself or put videos out yourself, doesn't you don't have to do that. You can subscribe to other people and keep all your stuff in this nice little organized place. It's pretty great. You can create your own libraries, your own lists. Gosh, some of the stuff I haven't looked at in forever. But if I want to go back to stuff I looked at a long time ago, here it is. So thank you, YouTube. I just think this is awesome, and I hope your site never goes down.